Hello everybody, Bumpy Gaming here, and today we're doing something a little different here. I'm actually experimenting with a new video making process. Here's what I'm doing right here. My audio, I'm recording that in OBS right now, but the video here is being recorded through QuickTime, and you may ask yourself, why are you still using QuickTime? Well, see, here's the thing. My computer screen, it's being cast to my Chrome, to my Amazon Fire Stick here. Yeah, my computer's being cast to my Fire Stick, and then the Fire Stick is being shown through my VCR, and then I have this special capture card for my VCR, which then goes back into the computer, and then with QuickTime I can access the capture card, which pulls up the Fire Stick, and because I have the computer casting the Fire Stick, I get the computer screen there. Yeah, I know it sounds complicated, and it was a real bitch to set up, but I figured I'd experiment a little. And I apologize if the video quality is a little crusty, but again, this is purely experimental. And we're going to try it with Super Mario All-Stars. In fact, speed run of Mario 1. Why did I say run? That's a fucking mobile game. See, there's the Nintendo logo. Now see, the audio from the game is coming through QuickTime, but my audio is coming from OBS. Yeah, see, if I were to record both audios with QuickTime, then it would just cut bits of the video as I'm recording it. But that's not a problem if I'm only recording the game audio with QuickTime. Anyways, let's just get this over with. So yeah, Super Mario All-Stars. It's actually a really nice compilation. I've played it more times than I can count, really. Yeah, sorry if you hear that little glitch in the audio, Screencasting with the Fire Stick, it's got a long way to go. I figure if I ever do this process in the future, I'll probably overlay, like, music from the game, like, by itself. Like a YouTube upload or something. I probably won't even bother with sound effects. Or if I get a really good streaming stick in the future, one of the two. Something along those lines, I don't know. I'll make it work. I've actually been meaning to upgrade to a PC for a while. Yeah, I feel like it could do everything the Mac does, but better. PC is more high-end. Or I could probably get to a good MacBook Pro. Actually, for any Apple users out there, do you know of any computers because what I use currently is a standard MacBook, not necessarily a Pro. But I'm almost wondering if there's like a Mac that's built for gaming, streaming, what have you. Yeah, so if any Apple users could fill me in on that, I'd really appreciate it. Alright. I got through that level fairly quickly. Yeah, like this game, I used to, like, when it first came on Switch Online, I would play it, like, all the damn time. Probably played it, again, probably more than I could count. And, like, it got to a point where I can beat this game in, like, 10 to 15 minutes. Probably how long it's gonna take here in this video. Just a test. Warp Zone. Yay. Yeah, sorry if I don't sound very enthusiastic. I'm more focused on this test than the game. Yeah, so I'm going to be talking about it a lot. And plus, I'm a one-man crew today, so you won't be hearing any... And that's another thing, too. Particularly when I'm calling someone over Discord or Skype, like, QuickTime will glitch out like that. So, actually, that's one of the main reasons I wanted to test this out. Yeah, I figure if I'm calling somebody while I'm playing, then this technique could really come in handy. Yeah, so that's life. Still, I'm wondering. There probably are some high-end Macs out there. (4-2). Yeah, so I guess you could say I'm entering a speedrunning community, only there aren't any AIs involved. Hooba dooba. Plus, I just want to have something out this... Oh, I think I messed this up. Thankfully, OpenEMU has a rewind button. Well, so does Switch Online, granted, but there's no fun. And actually, one problem I have with Switch Online, I might even show it when I get to the next world. Particularly, no, not Switch Online, OpenEMU. What am I even saying? I don't know, I'm just trying to get this video out. Don't worry, folks, I'm not burnt out or anything. What do you think I am? Fucking PewDiePie or Markiplier over here? You know, not like one of those guys where I gotta post, like, weekly or daily, I guess. Or however they do it. Oh, let me show you this feature. So I'm running, right? And then I rewind. Now look, I'm not hitting any button to run, but yet it's still running. And sometimes, like, when I run, there will be, like, a little 2-second gap where I can't even, like, jump or shoot fireballs or do anything else. And it can be really annoying, you know, especially when you're heading, like, straight first into an enemy. And, like, you want to jump over it, but you can't because of, like, the 2-second delay. And then you get hit by that enemy. And then you gotta rewind over and over and over again. And you gotta find just the right frame. See, like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. And actually, look, I can't even jump. Well, now I can jump, but before I couldn't. But thankfully, I've only encountered this problem on Super Nintendo games. I'm not sure if it would also happen on, say, like, Wonder Swan or something. Yeah, because OpenEMU supports Wonder Swan for some reason. Dooba dooba. Although the rewind feature, they have it as a button for Nintendo 64 games, yet it doesn't work for it. Now, I can understand it somewhat not working on the 64, you know, because I guess 3D games would be a little more awkward rewind-wise, but why even have the button at all if you're even implying that it exists when it doesn't? You know, lying to your consumers like that. Now, I guess that sounds a little nitpicky. World 8-2. Oh, we're almost there. Yeah, this is a relatively easy game to beat if you know what you're doing. Which I don't, that's why I'm using Rewind. Actually, I actually want to test something down in the comments. What do you prefer having in a retro game emulator? A rewind button or save states? Yeah, because I've seen a lot of people say they prefer one or the other, or they like having both. I'm a little mixed myself. Because, you know, save states are fine and all, but I'm afraid I could accidentally, like, say, for example, you know, I have a save state right on this warp pipe, right? It would give me time to, like, jump over and shit, but then what if I accidentally overwrite that save state at a point where I'm about to fall, like on the cliff over there, and now I don't have any way to get back up? Yeah, so... And then Rewind I'm also mixed on, because especially with, like, retro games, you know, it's, how do I put this? You know, retro games, you know, they're known to be very hard and frustrating. I mean, not so much Mario, that's probably a bad example here. But I'm talking more like a classic Mega Man game. You know, those, or like Castlevania, Battletoads, Ninja Gaiden. Oh, I fucking hate that game. Like those games are, like, really hard. And so I feel like, you know, especially Ninja Gaiden, I played that recently. I was rewinding over and over and over again. Like, eventually it kind of does drive you a little crazy, and it can make the game even more frustrating than it already is. Yeah, so, you know, I think both options are okay, and, you know, I mean, they certainly both have their trade-offs. But if there's one that I'm slightly leaning towards, it would be the rewind button. Case in point, just now. Again, sorry if the frame rate is a little glitchy. Again, this is only for tests and purposes. For all intents and purposes, tests and purposes. But yeah, I really like how they... Well, I mean, putting all that rambly aside, I actually do like how they remastered Mario 1 for the All-Stars game. Yeah, it gives it more of a polish, and that's kind of something I wish Nintendo did for 3D All-Stars. You know, instead of putting all those ROMs together and calling them a day. Now, that's not to say they're bad games or anything. They're absolutely phenomenal games. You know, it's just I wish Nintendo did a little more than just package those 3 ROMs together and call it a day. You know, I wish they would, like, remaster them. Like, maybe maybe take, like, I don't know, the Mario Odyssey engine and just remaster all those games. And maybe even remaster Galaxy 2 while you're at it. Then maybe put 3D World and 3D Land in its own compilation. I don't know. It could work. Though I will say I am looking forward to getting Bowser's Fury. That looks really fun. But what if they did like Super Mario 3D Land plus this thing? As like a future compilation, like a remake of 3D Land in the 3D World engine. I think it could work, honestly. You know, put Toad and Peach in the game too. It could actually be really fun. Yeah, maybe in the marketing they'll probably say it's a sequel to 3D World, even though 3D Land is a prequel to 3D World. But you know, for marketing purposes, it would make sense. But for us fanboys, you know, it would be like, oh no, that's not right. Yeah, but again, you know, if I were a businessman at Nintendo, I'd probably do that. You gotta look at things from the business point of view. It's not all about the fucking fans. That's another mindset I have. You know, if fanboys ran a video game company, they would, like, run it into the damn ground. Because then they would greenlight all these things that, you know, they probably want. You know, new Star Fox, new Mach Rider, new Stunt Race FX. You know, all these things they want, but not things the general public, well, like Mother 4, 5, 6 billion. Like, all these things, but the general public wouldn't want, so people stop, and then they'd probably, call it quits on Mario as a whole. You know, that stuff the general public doesn't want, and then the general public stops buying their stuff, and then they realize, oh, where did we go wrong? And they have to shut down the business, because, you know, at the end of the day, you know, fanboys, especially Nintendo fanboys, because you know how they can be, yeah, they wouldn't know how to run a business. I'm sorry, but that, you know, that's the truth. I mean, unless you're knowledgeable in that kind of stuff. I don't mean to stereotype or anything. So yeah, that's the end of the game there. Thank you, Mario. The kingdom is saved. Now try a more difficult quest. No thank you. I think I'm gonna call it quits here. Yeah, so until next time, this is Bumpy Gaming going back under the bed. Oh, and look what I just did there.